Guatemala in the 1960s? Think Cold War, but make it tropical. Banana Republic energy, CIA meddling like it's a full-time hobby, and a government that changed more often than the latest TikTok trend. It all starts in 1954, when the CIA basically rage-quit democracy across the globe. They didn't like that Guatemala's elected president, Jacobo Arbenz, was dabbling in a bit of socialism in what they considered to the USA's backyard. He did some crazy things, like taking Guatemalan land from the United Fruit Company and giving it to poor people. So they did what the CIA do best and backed a coup. Arbenz gets the boot, the army takes over, and suddenly Guatemala's government is less social reform and more, let's not scare United Fruit Company. Note, this doesn't go down well with, well, the majority of Guatemala. By 1960, boom, civil war. On one side, a string of military governments supported by the US. On the other, leftist guerrillas, student revolutionaries, Mayan activists, and basically anyone tired of being exploited by foreign multinational companies. The guerrillas start organizing, the government starts panicking, and the Cold War just pours gasoline on the fire. Washington's like, are there communists? Guatemala's army, sure, probably. Let's bulldoze a village just to be safe. Enter General Efrain Rios Montt, evangelical, authoritarian, and all-round zero chill. He launches a scorched earth campaign, which sounds like a video game mode, but actually just means burn everything that looks remotely rebellious across Guatemala. Officially, it was about counterinsurgency. Unofficially, thousands of indigenous villagers got caught in the middle. Whole communities vanished. It wasn't just war. It was cultural erasure, dressed up as national security in Guatemala. But people started speaking out. Enter Rigoberta Menchú. Activist, author, she definitely had aura. Her book gave the world a front-row seat to what was happening in Guatemala. It won awards. It also made dictators extremely uncomfortable. Bonus. After 36 years of war, yes, 36, someone finally says, wait, should we try peace? Cue the 1996 peace accords. Everyone signs. The guns go quiet. Well, quieter. It's still Guatemala. The war officially ends. But the trauma? Still very much there. Over 200,000 people dead or disappeared. Most of them indigenous. And guess what? A UN report later said 93% of the atrocities were committed by the military. Welcome to post-war Guatemala. Today, Guatemala still deals with the fallout. Corruption? Check. Inequality? Still vibing. But there's also resistance, art, and memory. Young people reclaiming history their parents were too scared to speak about. And justice? It's slow, but it's coming. Former generals are being tried. Stories are being told. History books are finally catching up. Turns out, you can't bury the truth forever, even in Guatemala. So yeah, the Guatemalan Civil War wasn't just rebels versus soldiers. It was empire versus memory. Rich versus poor. History versus amnesia. And in the end, the silence spoke volumes. Next time someone tells you the Cold War didn't reach Latin America, tell them about Guatemala. Just maybe leave out the CIA part. They're a bit shy about their work there.